Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser, and I am here to invite you to enter the Poserverse. Today, I have the biggest box that I hope I ever have to open. So this is not a mystery box. It is a collection of live auction winnings, claim post winnings, and other things from Rad Raptor Comics in Adrian, Michigan. This is a store that I've opened some stuff from in some videos before that I really like the way these cats do business. I think they have some interesting things that I might not be able to find, or they've just got some good deals, and I know that I'm supporting, a local shop instead of a massive shop that's, swimming in cash. So there are a lot of interesting things in here, like I said, that I've, bid on or whatnot. But what I am the most excited to finally have is the first slab that I ever bid on in an auction. Some of you may have seen my video where I unboxed my Gorilla Todd slab, and that's the second slab that I bid on, but the first one that came to my house. And you can see I got a lot going on in here. But I'll talk a little bit about some of the random things that I picked up, why I decided to spend money on it, why I like it, that kind of stuff. One of my little helpers is back again. You want to remind everybody of your name? What's your name?
Anna.
No. People are going to think that I'm paying you to say that I'm Anna in every single video. Why do you say I'm Anna?
Because I don't want to be Ainsley.
Why don't you want to be Ainsley?
Because I just want to be Rapunzel.
Oh, you want to be Rapunzel also? Alright.
This one sitting next to you.
So, I pulled this, and it was sitting on top of the stack, and Ainsley saw that, and Ainsley said, that's... What is it?
Ghostbusters.
It is Ghostbusters. So this is a picture book of the original Ghostbusters movie, and I have talked about why I like Ghostbusters in this week's pull list video. I talked about why you should pick up IDW's Ghostbusters Year 1, Issue 4, because it's telling the stories and the biographies, of the original Ghostbusters crew. You want to talk to people? Tell everybody what you want them to know, Ains. So, she may not know superheroes, but at least she can name or identify the Ghostbusters logo, so that's exciting to me. What do we got here?
What? What is in there?
What do you think is in here?
All of the comic books.
More comic books. So the slab. I don't know what compelled me to bid on this, but as I've talked in the past, in terms of the things that I want to collect and want to hold on to, I've got quirky likes, right? I like the Submariner. I like Booster Gold. You can see that's been hanging above my head the whole time. I had to buy a Yarn Man because my 4-year-old saw it and went, I want a Yarn Man, and I hopped on a stream last night to yell at the Comic Jabroni because it came in the mail yesterday. But this is a slab, and it's funny to me because the marking on the package says they were selling it for $135.95. I paid way not that. I paid maybe a third of that. And it's a 5.5, so different from my 9/8 that I have in the Matina cover on Batman 89, Batman 90. It's a 12 center, and it's an Action Comics. So I'm excited to own a Jerry Siegel story that's in pretty decent condition that I'll never be able to read. But when I heard the description of what makes this a key or a significant book, you get the second appearance of General Zod in this book, but you also get first appearance of Comet the Super Horse and the first appearance of the Legion of Super Pets. I didn't know the Legion of Super Pets were a thing. Maybe that's going to be the next, legitimate set of books and titles that I want to zero in on now that I want every appearance of the Legion of Super Pets that I can have. Adventure Comics 293, sorry. It's from February of 1962. It looks good in, the front, so it presents well. The note on the back is that it's cream to off-white pages, but I thought it was kind of funny to bid on this, and one of the reasons why the owner, the person who was selling the book on the auction, was willing to get rid of it is he's just going through his divorce, and he said that's one of the first comics his now ex-wife ever gave him, and he wanted that juju away, and I was like, hopefully it doesn't curse my home, but it's cool to have it, right? This was the first slab I willingly bid on. I think I paid like $42 for this, and again, I don't know if it's worth it, but it's worth it to me to be able to go, I've got the first appearance of the Legion of Super Pets and Comet the Super Horse. Yeah, Comet the Super Horse. So we'll make some room for it up here next to the Batman the Batman Designer first full issue that I unboxed from Gorilla Todd. It's cool to have. So this, while it's the second slab that has appeared in my home, is the very first slab I decided to go out and buy, because if I want to summarize myself as someone who is starting to mature from the I want to buy every single book on the buffet to I start knowing the things that I want to seriously collect versus the things I, wouldn't mind gifting to people, sending to a different home, maybe selling, maybe, hopping in one of these late night YouTube or Facebook or whatever auctions. This is the kind of book that I believe summarizes who I am from a collector standpoint, that I like weird things, I like eclectic things, and maybe that'll let me get off on the cheap sometimes, because if I'm buying a book because it is the first appearance of the Legion of Super Pets, might not be something other people want. It might be something that, somebody's willing to get rid of on the cheap, and I'll take it. I'll add it to my wall in my closet. So as always, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.